All right, so today we're going to be working on the proper way to squat, proper squat form. So I have a guinea pig here. It's going to demonstrate a squat. So what I'm going to have you do is take your feet, put them about shoulders width apart, put your hands up in the air, and drop down about 5 or 6 times. Don't look at the camera. All right, so what we're looking for is imbalances. We're looking at the knees buckling in, so the adductors are overactive, the abductors are underactive. He's hinging forward. Abs are a little bit weak, maybe tighten the hip flexors. Our arms are also falling. So we need some more scapular retraction. All right. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is we're going to work on the lower half. I'm going to have you put the bands on right above the kneecaps. Alright, so I'm going to have you drop into a squat and sit back. I'm going to have you let one knee fall in. There you go, right knee. And then force that knee outward. Let's do that 10 times on the right. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay into your heels. 6. The more we get into our heels, the more we get the glutes to activate. And 10. Let's do the left. 1. So let it go ahead and fall in, and then drag it all the way out. Fall in, all the way up. There you go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're going to do both these. Stay down nice and low. Sit back into the heels. Let them both fall in and then force them out as hard as you can for 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, go ahead and take them off. All right, can you feel like the glute muscles have been activated? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to have you sit back into your squat. Okay? So also what I want you to do first real quick. Put your feet together. Squeeze your glutes real hard. Squeeze them hard. What do you feel your feet doing? Are they going back into your heels? All right, so I want you to drive out of your heels in the squat. Feel like maybe everything's being forced outward? All right, so that's what the activating the glutes is going to be for. So go ahead and get into a squat stance for me. Go ahead and sit down and back. All right, so keep the knees forced out. Now as you stand up, see how they're like a little bit more over the feet? As you stand up, force them out and squeeze the glutes to the top. All right, drop down knees wide as you go down. Squeeze the glutes to the top. Okay? There you go. Knees staying over top of the feet. Anytime the knees kind of come in like this force that should be over top of the foot is now a shearing force to the inside. We want to make sure the knees are over top of the feet during a squat, especially when we have a barbell on our back and a bunch of weight. All right. Go ahead and rest for a second. I'm going to have you lay down. That's how much I'm going to have you rest. All right, so knees up, feet flat, hands out to the side. Feel it. All right. What I want you to do is take a deep breath. Huge breath. Huge. As much air as you can get in your lungs, and then blow out for as long as you possibly can. And blow. This time, drive your abs into your low back and your low back into the mat. Let me feel your hand. Let me feel it. Press into my hand. Deep breath. One more time. And blow for a little bit longer. Blow, 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 blow. Push, 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 push. All right. Deep breath. Ready? And blow. One more time. Huge deep breath. Blow out. All right. Can you feel your abs start to fire when you do that? All right. Stand back up for me. So we're going to try to tie these two together. So remember, as we go into our squat, we're going to take a deep breath. Okay. Force our knees out. Drop into the squat. Hold that breath until you're about halfway up. Abs in, glutes tight. Nice and slow. So force the knees out. Ready? Big deep breath. Hold it. All right. Squeeze the glutes. Blow out. Abs tight, glutes tight. So we take a huge deep breath when we're doing a squat with a barbell, because the air inside our lungs protects our spine. So make sure you got a big chest. There you go. Drop down into the squat. Stand up, squeeze the glutes, abs in. So as you come up from the squat, everything's wicked tight, right? There you go. Deep breath. Blow out. And squeeze. Let's do one more. Knees out, glutes tight, abs in. There you go. All right. So we're going to work on the hip, kind of like the hinging forward. So I'm going to show you what I do with a lot of people. We stand in front of a wall to force the body to stay upright. Now what happens if you hinge forward?
You hit your head on the
You're going to hit your head on the wall. All right, so same concept, right? So deep breath, right? Force the knees out on the way down. Hold it as we come up. Abs in, glutes tight. Okay? Kind of put your hands up like this. Keep your arms in front of the mirror. Don't let them bow out. Just take a tiny step back. There you go. So we don't be too close on the first one. So deep breath, knees out, drop down into it. As you come up, glutes tight, abs tight. So this kind of prevents us from hinging too far forward. So this is a good drill to go through to train the body to stay upright a little bit more. Feel it in your low back a little bit? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Deep breath. Let me hear the breath. Let me see your glutes tight. Don't make me look. Deep breath. All right, let's try it. Take a deep breath real quick. No, just breathe. Just breathe. So I'm going to have you step a little bit closer. We're going to try it again. Don't fall backwards on me now. All right, so deep breath. Go ahead and drop down into the squat. Knees out. Uh-oh. I fell backwards. Let's try it one more time. Deep breath. And blow out. There we go. All right, that's good. How do you feel now? All right. So we're concerned with the shoulders kind of coming forward, right? So means the chest needs to be stretched open a little bit. We need some activation in this scapula back here. So got an idea for an exercise. We'll go 3 pounds. I think I can get you to 3 pounds. Okay? So I'm gonna have you hold these guys. Now what I'm gonna have you do is hinge back this way so that your chest is facing the ground. And you're going to throw these straight out from your shoulders. You're going to do this about 15 times. Throw them up nice and high. Every time you throw them up, squeeze right back here. Ready? Squeeze my finger. There we go. So this opens up the chest. We get some activation in the back. Nice. Let's go 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do one more after this. So I'm going to have you sit down into the squat like this. Okay? Go ahead and get into, there you go, get into position. So hands right in front of the knees. Okay? I'm going to have you bring your hands all the way up to your biceps or by your ears. You're going to come out to this side here until they come down to your hips. Okay? So from here, let them kind of fall forward and then swing back into that position. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Bring them all the way up above your head again. Biceps by your ears. Back down to your knees. Okay? Let's go again. All the way out. Down by your side. Let them come forward and then back this way. You're going to get them as far back as you can. All the way up to the top. Down to your knees. Sit down a little bit. Back into your heels. Butt down, chest up. Bring them all the way up. There we go. Maintain scapular contraction while you move through this motion. Bring them all the way back. Bring them up. Biceps by your ears and down. Let's do one more. I call these sun salutations, by the way. I don't know if your name would be. All right. One more time. Bring it back towards me. There you go. And down. All right. You see the weights? How does that feel? A little more scapular retraction?
Yeah.
Alright, feel like they're activated? Alright, so I'm gonna have you towards the end here. Everything that we went over. Turn to the side, you're gonna do an overhead squat. Okay, we're gonna see if we made any improvements. Biceps by your ears. Sit back. Butt down, chest up. Let's remember the big breath. Baby breath. Knees out. There we go. Abs in, glutes tight. Get those hands up, get those hands up. There you go, all the way back. One more, there you go. Knees out, glutes tight, abs in, all right. How's everything feel now? Anything feel sore? Just your shins? Okay. All right. I think that was like an additional 3 minutes. I'm gonna shut it off now.
I'm ready.